That's been the entire theme of the draft so far, starting from that CM pick.
I think something in the sense of vision also works for Aster because of how Sniper really likes playing in vision. Also, Sniper has a lot of night vision, so maybe a Night Stalker for the side of Aster. He can always pop Darkness. I believe he can still fly over the arena during his ult, and he catches the Disruptor, the Death Prophet. So they go for the Pango.
Okay.
Pango's very nice for his Mars. Anytime you have a BKB built in versus Mars, you can always just dodge the arena. You can dodge the Glimpse with roll up. It provides this go in here that they need.
He's like that combo breaker, it looks like. Like if they grab Ori, right, it's going to be up to XXS to try and get that save.
He ends up going for a Raindrop Bracer. I think he just wants to tank up. The Disruptor does have slows and glimpse, so he has ways to kind of push them off of him. It's more so once they're onto this.
Oh my God! Quick jump and kill, and that's the rotation we were talking about.
Yeah, that's Mercy, right? You know, that's why this hero. All the phones popping up in the audience. Yeah, I see you all. Checking right away. Checking that email. Huh? Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what they do. Regardless, that first blood coming on out. And
what? Someone got one. I saw they're celebrating. Nice. Good job.
As Matumbo Man is also going to get a little bit of pressure there on XXS, and the pullback. Boxy ready to dispose and finds the body blocks. This Pango in trouble. This is one of those heroes that really can't get completely abused in the laning stage.
It's one of the worst feelings when you die after like Swashbuckle 2.
Zai, Chase, continued to run down. Monet right on top of him along with Pichu, but it's not quite enough. Dodges back behind the trees and keeps himself alive. Maybe a spear through the trees looking for a kill. Can they get it? Doesn't quite look like it as he was salving back up. Bobica dies in the top lane while all this is happening, but 3-0 start for Liquid.
Like the Spectre in particular is something that like used to be such an easy answer at the end of the draft. Like this, you would have been like, oh, easy, but that's a good way to do it though. You catch him running.
That is stun there. Ichu keeps him alive and well, and now Monet chasing, looking to run down Zai again. Another round of the shrapnel. He's got to run through it, trying to escape, but Zai is going to be brought down. Monet making quick work of that Mars.
That was pretty much a defensive spear that he missed, right? Like trying to just like get the sniper further away when he went for the retreat.
It's really nice stun to kind of break the Glimpse spear off.
Should be fine. It's about down to half HP.
I really like this exorcism. So I feel like it ends up waiting until like level 7 or level 8 to get popped anyway, when people tend to get it like at this part, because like someone has to rotate, you're waiting for other allies to be ready to use it. Oh, that's good.
Oh, and in fact, if they can get this kill, this would be huge. XXS able to dodge the raise, but has another one in a second. No. Couple more punches, XXS going to die.
They still have Glimpse here too.
And
so
down bottom.
Can't even TP in, right?
They're still chasing onto Zai, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to find him there. But Bobica glimpse back in, a couple more hits, and Mickey finds another finish. So 5-1, and in fact, after they make that move, they're going to TP bottom with Tumba Man. Goes in and finds another kill. Liquid are just cooking here.
Yeah, Mickey TP's back mid right away too to catch this wave. So this is so much gold going to Liquid after these kills.
Every play now is probably going to involve 2 cores in the lane. Whether it's the Shadowing the Mars Death Prophet, they're always going to want them to play together because they're the strongest heroes on the map.
And this is a big one. Requiem out, couple raises, gets the kill. Dude, Liquid are looking on fire this morning.
I feel like
it's to play.
Yeah, now Matu though, at least is in trouble. Headshot procs are there. Yeah. Very unlikely to survive here unless Sai can quickly get 6.
Well, another couple rounds. The Spirit Siphon trying to make it happen. Is it going to be enough? But Tumba Man living somehow, some way. Are you kidding me? But Tumba Man walks away, does finally get brought down, but they got the kill onto the sniper. They do lose Zai. Have they gotten a little bit too big for their britches? Aster brought numbers back and forth in just a valley of death. Boxy 2 will fall, so it looked tight for a moment, but the penalty was big.
Yeah, this is where Zai just needed to not get 6, because, you know, the arena gave them hope.
Hope is the most dangerous thing, Trent. At the same smoke indeed, as Liquid head down. Will run into Pichu here. Zai playing dumb. Well, actually find him as they're looking for the other kill onto Boca. So get the glimpse back, pull him in, stun, keeping him away, and actually just dropping Ori.
Ori just TP'd in the middle.
In some trouble. Ori likely to fall now in the middle of all of them. So they get 1 kill on the Marcy, but then lose their big bad Lesh. XXS shows up. This could be the fight winner. And with that, Liquid are going to get a little bit of a disengage. Zai trying to find a snipe with the spear. Doesn't manage to get it. And he too is going to get punished. But Aster
a little bit bold with the Lesh. They still get a couple kills in return.
It's a very bold TP.
Yes. There was I think a slight miscommunication with XSS because he sees the Pango there and he had roll and he's like, oh okay, like we're gonna have a fight together right
I think
here,
he also sees everyone's going on the Crystal Maiden who's ulting. He's like, they're distracted. Yeah. They're on the CM. They're gonna have to use all their stuns there, and I'll have free reign of the fight.
Because now I feel like they don't have much initiative. I think it's very hard for, like, let's say they do want to, you know, take a fight. They have a good opportunity. It feels like it's going to be very difficult for Aster.
This round, again, you've got the Blink Dagger done on Zai as the stun finds him just out of nowhere. Quick and easy with the smoke kill. Mickey was not prepped for that one.
Well,
Can they find any more?
You just have a great ward.
That's a great ward to have.
That's just free fight.
Oh, pulls him out. Oh, it pulled him out of the arena. Tries to get out of there. Ori now finds one. Zai in trouble. This fight has gone terribly for Liquid as Monet is going to run down this Mars. Matumba Man still surviving through it though. Can he do the damage the rest of his team couldn't? I don't think so. Matumba Man also starting to fall. Only the Pango has died. And on the other side, Aster take down everybody but the supports.
That was a nice, just chaining the plays.
Yeah, it was so fast.
In the same roll. He keeps rolling down behind the tower. He forces his play, and he does his roll. He goes and he dies. He takes a bunch of spells. He forces Liquid to want to continue fighting, and the arena, the sniper, and the Lesh, but they have no damage now because everything's being used on the Pango.
Too late.
Yeah, they had wards nearby, but it was too late.
They might still look to fight. Aster might not expect this fight.
Zai, he's running right into him. Monet there. Have it, but the BKB, it's out already. Matumba Man trying to survive, has the BKB running on top of Pichu, now trying to take down Monet. All three cores on top of him, but it's not quite going to be enough. The Static Storm, a good connection. The spear, they got him. Monet will fall. That's one life. Still a lot of exorcism left. And meanwhile, Boxy gets the stun with that rebound. Requiem up on the high ground, keeps chasing down. Monet in trouble, wanting to kill him all off. Does he have enough? He's surviving the little sniper. He's so strong. He's so big. What did happen? Oh, Insania now turns. They didn't have enough for the second life. That Warcry armor coming in from the Sven completely demolished up. And the root from Bobica, Liquid, they're all gonna fall.
Pichu came in like riding from down the hill. He had like 10% HP. I'll save you. Stuns up on Mickey, runs over, gets another Warcry off, and they turn that entire fight around. They couldn't quite get that last bit of damage after the Aegis.
It was looking really scary. Ori actually didn't get his ult off.
From Liquid. Let's see where
the
they
two
go.
big things right now are if Pango gets roll off, it's probably going to be good for Aster, and whether or not Zai's able to hold his arena for after the sniper BKB. Those are the two big things, and depending on what happens, it kind of shows who's going to win the fight.
They're so blind. They're just running in.
They drop down a ward. That one is scouted. They had vision in the area,
they actually saw
Aster knows. They know he's there. Getting broke right at the start, punched a couple of times, but Matumba Man completely obliterated. Right at the start, Zai tries to escape from there, but Monet runs him down. Liquid just ran into death.
It's so hard to try to take areas away, but they need to. You need to get control of Roche. You need to. They want to set up to defend the tower. You want to always be able to fight. It always feels very stressful when you keep asking yourself, you're asking the team, like, hey guys, when can we fight? When can we take this fight?
If today is going to be another one of those instances, as Aster are now going to split up a little bit. Ori on the other side of the map, so Zai kind of in a pretty good position for a fight. They get the BKB off, misses on the spear though. Pichu caught for the moment, roll back and forth, catching onto the Shadow Fiend. What a great roll coming out from XXS, and Monet, I don't know if they have the damage to bring him down. He's there waving, looking for a high five, and even without Ori, they take this fight perfectly. Chase down another, Matumba Man in some trouble, trying to get a little bit of separation, but they'll kill Insania to boot.
And all Zai's, the fight breaks down, he just runs to the creep wave.
XXS, he assembles it, and now in some more trouble. The ulti down, godlike Monet. Liquid do not have answers for this Aster lineup.
It's the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
Aster holds an area, Liquid feels forced to make a move, they walk into the ward, the fight gets hard.
Got the rapier on the courier, it's coming on out. We'll see if this is going to be enough now, as Aster have not left this entire side of the map with the exception of XXS, but they will head on in. Ori in position.
The greatest bait of all time.
Ready to go. They find them all. BKB's out. The rapier's there. Is it going to be enough damage, though? They turn onto him. BKB beats away. Now the damage onto Ori. Yul's trying to survive through a Requiem of Souls. A couple more punches. They did it. They got enough. XXS now still rolling back and forth on top of him. They buy back on the spend, try and get into the fight.
Monet's coming.
MickA, he's got to be careful. Sniper, he's blinking, he's running forward to break the run, but they don't have it. So they keep alive the Shadow Fiend, but lose everybody else except Insania. Another big win.
Live, of all people.
I don't know.
Comes in, he throws a static storm down as well on top of the sniper. Now, that was a great job delaying it, right? He like kept the sniper out of the fight for a very long time so the rapier could actually do a little bit of work and they could take down Ori, but still not enough to get an edge here for Liquid.
And now Monet feels so strong as they walk up high ground. A break, a punch, a kill. Oh no, the ult! Oh, Bobica, he's so strong. He gets the blink out after. They do it in style. Aster, keep the pressure going. They're going to win this game here as Divine Rapier is dropped. He denies his items, heads on in for the base. GG is called.
It was a nice rapier. The fight looked really close. They almost killed the Leshrac instantly, but he had Stormcrafter, I think, kind of delays it, presses Yules as well. It's like 3.5 seconds, he's just in the air. They can't do damage.
They have no counterplay.
That's a Brewmaster. Coming out for XXS.
It's one of his signature heroes as well. He does have quite a lot of them. Broodmother, Batrider, Legion Commander, and Brewmaster as well.
I like it. You just throw the Ursa up in the air.
Yeah.
It's a really good solution, as simple as it sounds. And
Boxy is going to head off to the other side and maybe make that rotation towards mid.
Yeah, we see this nice move by Boxy. He does this a lot where he kind of pressures behind the tier 1 tower, either like trying to aggress on the pulls or just bully the offlaner. And because of that, he ends up in the tri-camp. And now he's just behind the mid tower.
Chase, a couple punches, and Ichu able to pick up that first blood. So while everything's happened top, down bottom, take care of business.
And you can see even Boxy, he just secures the water runes now. So that MickA's they're gonna try to fight in the water runes.
Oh, good stun. He steals it away. Bobica, but they pull him back. Ori, he's in some trouble. A couple more hits is all they need. Looking for the long range one. Can they bring him down? It is there. MickA hits on 3. And Boxy maybe even gonna look for more from Bobica. We'll see how it goes. But that's gonna be at least one of the water runes picked up for the SF.
It's so fast. Even you can just TP and always be there.
They've actually watched Boxy walk his entire way up here, and he still might die.
They
this would not be good. Oh
good kill as they bring him down.
They watched him walk there.
That's what needed to happen. It's a really strong combination, and playing together with that Ursa is pretty devastating. Now, this has come a little bit at the cost of Zai not having a perfectly great lane.
Boxy was worried that he was going to be dove, so he might have to show up, and instead he just wants to lurk around mid because the 6-minute runes were coming up, but the positioning for Liquid just was favorable for them. He does get the jump in there, though, at the
round 2. Raze connects. Another one is there. MickA, when he comes out, this is going to be easy peasy. Walking right up close and personal. MickA finds the kill, and yeah, Boxy's been the story. He's been doing everything.
This is also his first year playing 4, right? He just switches roles and he's crushing every game against Marcy. He just body blocks people. He always gets the rotations. Last game, he had 3 kills within 5 minutes. Similar story here, 3 kills in 6 minutes.
Likewise, though, of course, with Bobica going down, we'll do the same thing for Ori. Get the juices flowing and the arcane runes complete there. They're going to find Insania. That's a juicy Crystal Main, and, well, she's got Wind Lace, but, you know, she has no boots to lace, so she's still really slow.
That's true.
It's a 3v2. The 50-50, who wins?
Oh, MickA gets it. Regen, too. That would have been huge for Ori. And we'll head right on in and start stealing some of these camps away.
They play around the Shadow Fiend really nicely. They're always constantly bringing supports mid, securing his runes, but...
Now they're around the Shadow Fiend, though.
MickA in some trouble. Do have the rebound, but I don't think they're going to be able to keep him alive. So they do make a solid move by Aster. Take down MickA. 9-5. And everything just happening around mid. That wasn't...
So again, now Monet's kind of... Once you take this offlane tower, your carry's able to freely leave the lane. It's a lot easier to push the lane out so that you have way more time before your tower gets hit. So now he can just TP, he can farm the Ancients.
Snapfire ulti down onto MickA, trying to catch him. Slowed down for the moment. Boxy under fire will get brought down, and MickA dropped the Requiem. A quick connection for the kill. As, again, supports die, but a bunch of big ultis used on Aster. Be the thing that they hope to have happen. The other thing to watch for again is that whereas Sven in last game you had that AoE extra survivability, for this it's just that frost shield and a single target. So maybe can you know, change up their target prioritization a little bit depending on how it goes.
Ooh, XXS waiting.
Okay, they get out the ulti. Can they get away on Matumba Man? With everybody rotating in, this was a nice move by Aster, and they'll take down the bear. Huge kill.
This is where Liquid would typically run it out. They're hesitating, right? They're thinking about it. They start going, they stop, go, stop.
Can they find one in return, though? Insania right on top. The stun, it doesn't connect, but the Requiem, very nicely played with the dispose. Double ulti for the kill, and now more chasing going on as they do have a stomp available. XXS kind of in a weird spot now. Connects with the stun. The rest of the team trying to catch up and get into position. They're a little ways away, but they got him. The pullback, have dispose for round 2, pull him in. Insania's there. Cookie for round 3. Can they kill her off? Yes, they will.
And at the same time, Mickey takes that mid tower with the help of a catapult there.
I think that's also kind of an indicator of how they want to play. Generally, you go Dragonlance because of the value adds when you push towers.
Oh, was bitten off a little bit more than they could chew there on Ori. There's no SF means not an easy chance for a kill, and of course, as we saw, the Frost Shield makes it tough.
But now Roche is starting to
and there's no secrets here. They're seeing everything with the wards they have down on Aster, so they're going to move their way right to the pit.
Starting to build up. 2 stacks so far. They hit him with both. Chain Frost, round 3. Can they get him? Yes, they will. Ori goes down, now looking for more. XXS backing away and does have to run.
Look at Boxy go.
X, dude, still chasing. He's so low. Such low HP on Boxy. Trying to get away. Might just be able to the rebound. How is this hero fair? Oh my god. That was so sick.
Zai was trying to send in the Centaur as well to help.
That space created because this Roche is going down. And they're so close to finishing off. XXS wants to run in, but now they're committed. Monet chases forward. Good setup. Can they do it after the kill? Mickey in trouble. That's 1 kill, 1 time dead. XXS brought down low. Insania doing a bunch with that ultimate. They pull back in that Shadow Fiend. Mickey, Requiem to buy a little bit of space. The chase down. They keep on wanting to fight, but Matumba Man on top of him. Chase dead. Monet, he doesn't have any more metamorphosis left. I don't think they can chase anymore, but Liquid, they win the Roche, they win the fight.
It's a little different because now it seems like they're not trying to play off the roar. If you don't have a blink, it's hard to just say, I'm roaring this guy, go, go, go.
Okay, goes right away. Frost Shield, keeping Ori alive, all that damage mitigation. The stun comes forward, but they got him. The burst was there. Matumba Man was not prepared.
That shard cookie hop looks so goofy. Like a big old arc up in the air.
Sinister Gaze.
Pretty
This
strong.
smells so, it just like, the cast point of it is so fast, it always catches people off guard. I think even to this day, people are still surprised when they get. It increases the amount of time you can be feared, I think by like 1.2 seconds or something, max duration. And the fear goes back in. So once you Arcane Blink with an Ags, it's about 4.5 seconds.
Ori, they got him. He's dead. Completely destroyed. It happens in an instant. As soon as that stun hit, we knew.
It's funny because like Cookie's a save, but like even if the Cookie's there, I don't even think it's going to impact in time, you know?
The travel time of the Cookie's too slow.
Yeah.
It's 0.8 seconds of cast point for the Shadow Fiend ult right now.
They turn those into bigger items eventually. Smoke up as they're going to head up north. As Roche has respawned. We'll have to see if there is going to be that big pivotal fight or not around this war.
See if the evasion can save XSS here. He's got the talent for the +1x brood up for the evasion.
Sense in danger, moves right in, finds everybody, 4 staff, gets some separation, will get hit with the stun. And that will be the death of the CM, but do they still want to fight? Dispose, pulls back XXS, looking for a chase. They buy back on the CM. TPing in for this fight. Mickey looking for the blink. They still keep them backing away, and XXS in trouble. Aeon Disc summons, thinks about popping the ulti, but doesn't drop it yet. Snapfire ultimate, 4 staff, separating this. Zai in trouble, roar. Immediately, Mickey gets it, the stun onto everybody, but it's not going to be enough damage. Ori survived through it. They need to run away now, but Matumba Man TP's out, will manage to secure that one, but so much used by Liquid, and they still ended up losing that fight immediately into the pit from Aster.
It wasn't enough damage on Monet. He has the Titan Sliver, so it takes a little less magic, a little less stun from the fear. And
they don't want to give this up.
This isn't how they want to go out right now. There's great vision here from Aster, though. Ovs and Sentry nearby, going to spot those Hawks, see what's going on. They take it down immediately. Still in the pit, looking for their setup here. No Requiem.
Matumba Man, jump forward. Boxy right on top. It's not quick enough, though. They went too early. Now the axe is getting thrown. Mickey in trouble. Right on top of him. Blows up the Shadow Fiend. And Matumba Man does not have an option. This Frost Shield is impossible to fight in to for that Ursa. And Boxy, Chain Frost bouncing back and forth, takes him down. Liquid committed everything for this, and they're going to get nothing.
Oh, Boxy. A little bit of help there from the neutral. Creeps carrying on that Chain Frost right from Insania to Boxy and the trolls nearby.
Both supports behind as well as XXS, but Monet in very far. Gonna get stunned. Matumba Man goes forward. They don't want to drop the Requiem for nothing. Rooted, Manta. Matumba Man trying to deal with these illusions as Monet down to half HP. And a chance, a burst, and oh, but the Sunder! It came out perfect. There's gonna be the fear. Matumba Man turns the sidekick, keeping him alive, but the Scotty is doing too much. Slowly burning them down one by one. They need to jump in with Mickey in a second, but I don't know if they have the damage. Mickey thought about it, gets the blink canceled, has to run away. They buy back on Matumba Man. They're coming in for the racks as Aster want to siege this down and take a substantial lead in this game. 8K gold lead already. Monet builds it up. Manta touch to get away. They don't have enough. Sunder 7 seconds off cooldown. If they're not careful, he's just going to be able to get another round of it. And in fact, he's just going to walk away. Aster, come in, get what they came for, secure that first set of racks. Real.
That's how this feels.
Such clean DotA being played by Aster.
Oh, he wants that Agnes Blessing. He's taking it.
And now smoke up from Aster. We'll see if they make the move.
I'm the Shadow Fiend now. I got the Terror Wave.
They find one. It's XXS. That's not who you want at the start. Ori moves on in. BKB already out. Matumba Man runs away the Terror Wave. Walk forward. The Frost Shield. It's not quite enough from Matumba Man. And now the Hex. The turn. They chase him down. They kill him out. No buyback for 2 minutes. And just like that, Aster take a dominant control over this game. 20K gold lead now with that Aghanims in tow and the lift up there. They found Mickey. Can he manage to escape? The BKB runs on in, pulls him out. Nicely done. But the chase
on the Marcy.
And they're ready to go for the next round. Up to the high ground. Aster, they can feel it now.
His eyes in behind, but no roar here. Just has to watch, see if they can find a plan. Mickey just in the fountain.
Open for something. Matumba Man does have buyback and 400 gold, but it's not going to come soon enough. Aster, they're not going to give him the time. The Force Staff keeps Insania alive, but on to the Tier 4 towers now. Aster, the last team in the upper bracket from China. Head on in. Mickey goes with the big ulti. Is it going to be enough, though? XXS pops it immediately, turns to fight, looks for some more. Monet, he's actually not hitting the throne right now.
Here he comes.
But they move on in, and Monet, ready to battle, heads on towards the Ancient. They start beating away at it. Eyes on the prize. The Chain Frost back and forth between the two of them. And with that, wait the fear, they move away. Another round of it. Jump forward, but GG is called. Aster, they win the game. They win the series 2-0 over Liquid.
Really nice performance from Aster. I think especially the way they play the mid-game, the late mid-game, when they are slow in their holding areas in the map, and they force the lanes. Always pushing the lanes out with the Terror Blade, always forcing Liquid to have to TP back, make moves out, and then Aster's always getting the things that they want.
Yeah, Monet played a fantastic macro game there on the Terror Blade, right? Like, both this concept of like how important he is in the fights and where his position is in terms of the stack of the priority, the kill that needs to happen there from Liquid, and always being in a safe position, but still keeping those lanes in a state where they're always in an advantage. And again, that patience. I mean, I don't even remember last time I've seen like that early in the game. That was like a 60 or 70 minute play, you know, where you're sitting there for that long. But to do that at this point in the game was very impressive.
Well, Aster, they keep up this momentum as the, like we said, last Chinese team in the upper bracket. Liquid will drop down now after a really powerful group stage. Gonna have to collect their bearings and get ready for those matches as well. But for now, as the players congratulate each other, we're gonna head on back to the panel.